Back now with Mario's Burn.
To find out more.
You can be quiet. Back now with Mario's Burn. Austral Hanover was awesome yesterday. Very underrated colt and by me also, for what took place yesterday. 2-1 and a piece, 28 in the end of it, and looked good doing it. So impressed with Austral Hanover yesterday. Very, very happy with him. Captain in the Air at the bookend side of that, I was not happy with him. He's going in the preferred sale on June the 20th. Cash Deals was good. We had a couple of people say, why didn't you talk more about Cash Deals? She qualified good. She was fourth, 1 mile and 2.3 last half in a minute. Did her work well. Like to see her come back with another qualifier, but she's not going to race the Breeders' Crown. She's just a nice little grassroots filly, which is exactly what we bought her for. So very, very happy with Cash Deals. I apologize if I slighted her or anybody that I didn't go on about Cash Deals. She did her work well at the qualifiers this week. First Glance racing Tuesday at Georgian Downs. This guy's gonna fit. We just got to get him back home, back on a roll here in Ontario. May Lose Control will also be leaving us on the 20th. He'll be on the preferred online platform. And somebody say, well, can we not just race him a couple of times? Not really. Where would you like to race him? He can't do in a maiden. The 2-year-old maidens that are about to start, he's certainly not going to do in open company, right? Prospect Series doesn't start for a while, so you really just want to hang on to him. Let somebody else dream of what May Lose Control can do, because there's not a class that can enter May Lose Control right this second. And that's not necessarily just his fault. I mean, there's no 2-year-old races written yet. At Grand River in a 2-year-old race, maybe he could do. I don't know. But he's not a stake horse. He's just a horse. And it'd be different if we thought, oh, he's going to be a really strong overnight horse. Even like a Century Invictus. He struggles in the grassroots at Mohawk. Almost Their Boss, a good example. Those are quality overnight horses. And the birth between what Almost Their Boss is and was and what May Lose Control is significant. So just to race him just because we can watch him race, we're not going to do that. He's just not good enough to do right now. It's not his fault. I'm sure he'll make a nice little horse in Clinton and Hanover for somebody, but not for us. So May Lose Control will be up for sale. My 1%, as I said, is coming along nicely, a little bit behind everybody else just yet, but nevertheless is doing well. Renegade Gypsy, a lot of questions surrounding Renegade Gypsy. I talked to everybody last week. I'm not certain that he's going to stay in Ontario. If we can't find a class for him right now in Ontario, then he won't be in Ontario for the very same reasons I told you about May Lose Control. There are classes, lots of classes out there for Renegade Gypsy, but maybe because there's a shortage here and we can't get that non-winners of 40 or 50 to fill in Grand River or Georgian, right? And he's not good enough for the straight non-winners of 50 or 60 at Mohawk right now. It may be worth looking around to see what other jurisdictions he will do well in, because I have no interest in wasting starts with him or any other horse in the barn. Somber Ciccati, he'll be in the stall for another week, and then he heads to the pool, starts swimming, getting ready for the fall. And Warwick Yuri is getting closer, but as I said to Mario, don't feel any pressure. There's no pressure to get this guy qualified. Show him the gate a couple of times, school him in 2.5 a couple of times, continue on your way down, and we'll have him ready for late July and August, just like we said we would. So that's Mario's barn. We'll be back in a minute. We get Harry and Jason and Dominic's barn in just a moment.